Alright, I'm here. I exist. I live. Is OBS working? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna break everything doing this. Okay, it is. Alright. Hello everyone. I am Triblade, back today with more Mountain Blade Warband. So after, I mentioned it in the last stream that I was thinking about changing, so when I first streamed Mountain Blade Warband, it was last Friday. And at that point, I was thinking of making it a Friday thing. But last stream, I talked about maybe making it a, what's it called? A Wednesday thing. And so I kind of did it then, but I think I am going to make it a Wednesday thing to put more space in between Minecraft streams so that if there are things I need to do in Minecraft off cam, like as it stands, some terraforming and cutting some stuff down, it's gonna be easier to do that in between streams so we can hopefully keep the Minecraft streams down to the good stuff. But that set aside, welcome to today's stream. If I could speak right, that'd be great. Today's stream is gonna be Mountain Blade Warband number 2. When we left off last time, we had just rescued the Sargoth merchants. Sargoth? Yeah, Sargoth merchant's brother. And we're finishing the starting quest, and then we're gonna move on into what the actual goal for this character is, which is to be a conqueror of lands. So we're gonna go in here. Their name is Thief McBoy, and we're just gonna go in, and I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Okay. Alright. Then we can go to notes. Near Fanata and free the brother of the merchant of Sarga. I did that. Oh, we didn't talk to the merchant, did we? No, we didn't, because we had gone to the marketplace and sold all of our crap. Yeah, I remember. Alright, so now we're going to go to the tavern. So, farmer, merchant of Sargoth, wandering minstrel. We should actually talk to the farmer first and get this quest started. Because when you go to taverns and you find a farmer just chilling like this, they have a quest to go help them do something. So we'll talk to him. My lord, you look like a man of the sword, and someone who could help us. Will you hear my plea? What is the matter, my good man? A band of brigands have taken refuge in our village. They take everything we have, force us to serve them, and do us much evil. Excuse me. If one of us so much as breathes a word of protest, they kill the poor soul on the spot right away. Our lives have become unbearable. Okay, hold on. Let me restart that sentence. I promise I can read and speak. I risked my skin and ran away to find someone who can help us. Why don't you go to the lord of your village? He should take care of the vermin. I did, sir, but our lord's men did not let me see him and said he was occupied with more important matters and that we should deal with our own problems ourselves. Please, sir, you look like a man of valor and a fearsome warrior, and if you have no doubt many fiends and you have no doubt many fiends and soldiers at your service. If there is anyone who can help us, it's you. Very well, I'll help you. Where's the village? God bless you, sir. Our village is Fanata. It's not too far from here. Alright, and then if we hit, was it Q? There we go. We hit Q, we can open the quest screen and see here. Given on March 24th, 1252, a village from Fanata begged you to save their village from bandits that took refuge there. And normally, like if we go... Normally there's a limit, but I don't think we have one on that one yet. So we have some time to go pick up some extra souls to help us fight. Nope, don't want to talk to him. So we can go in here. We can talk to him. Well, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside of Calradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. The money is most welcome, and I'm glad to have been of service. Good. Now, are you interested in making some more? Possibly. What do you need? Remember how I told you that bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from the trade across the frontier, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course, his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. Yikes. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I supposed I'd do the same if, the heavens forbid, I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest. But our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. I shouldn't have said that word, but it's fine. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in the unfortunate land of Calradia, sometimes gatekeepers will turn poacher. Gamekeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, there's still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who've told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. If I could bring this to the attention of King Ragnar, Lord of the City, but that would mean an inquiry, my word against the captains, and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again. And all I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townfolk together, some men in my employ and some others who've lost relatives and these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Ragnar, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you, so what do you say? How do I know that you're telling me the truth? Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in Old Sargoth. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that money is good, and there's another 100 dinars, or maybe a little more, that's waiting for you. And if you'll do me this little favor, so what do you say? I read that wrong. Alright, I'll lead your men. Gotta sip some water real quick. Splendid. It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly, I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Yes, give them the sign. I'm gonna take this chance to get as much XP as I can before I go off to get men to free that village. So we're gonna come out here into the town center, and you can see I have things that say who's who. It's time, lads. Up and at them. So now we're gonna go ahead and fight these guys. And these are all the villains. The bad people hiding out in the town. Also, I forgot to mention this last time, but you see that little circle above people's heads? That indicates who they're with. Because you can lead, later on you'll see, you can lead, you know, I could be the one in charge of 3 or 4 different, hold on, let me restart that explanation. I see, yeah. That indicates what war party they're with. And if, depending on how things go, I could be in charge of 3 different war parties on the ground, or more. That happens frequently during sieges. That's beside the point. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. Alright, now we're back in his house. Also, look at how big these heads of cabbage are. Like, look at that. I don't know if they're meant to be that big, but look at that. They're like as big as my chest. Look at that. They're enormous. I just noticed that. Look, there's like some little ones there and then boom. Look at that. Sizable. Alright, let's talk to the merchant now. Ha! Well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 7 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look on them. Let every villain learn to fear the name Thief McBoy. The heavens alone grant us victory. I'm glad to see that you're alive too. Let's go with that one. Yes. Now, a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in the back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go drag him before King Ragnar and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So, hopefully we'll meet again. Alright, and then that's it for that quest, but now we can go and deal, how much right now? I have quite a bit, but now we can go deal with those, what's it, doodlers? Yeah, the bandits in that town, in the village that we just got a quest for. But before that, I kind of want to get some better armor, maybe? We'll do this, it's fine. Any decent things down here? 16, 16, 6. 24 and 1. That. Alright. Don't need food immediately, but I do want to go get some more people and see if I have any time limit on this. No, I don't think I have a time limit on that. So let's go train up some guys real quick. Because if we go, I think we can go in and check here. The village is infested by 14 bandits and the populace is indifferent to you. Let's go get a couple more guys and then we'll do that since it's only 14. So with that, you can go there and you can see how many people, like if you check on the village before you go there, you can see just how many people are in that village, like how many raiders have infested that village. So you can gauge whether you need to go try to train up more troops or if you can go straight in. In my case, I could probably take it, but I'm going to try to train more troops to kind of make sure that I can win it. Looter, what do you want? Nothing. Surrender or die. As you wish, prepare to die. And so now we'll just send my guys in after them since they're only looters. I can just send my whole team in and we'll go try to deal with them. Sorry. I was checking how much XP I had to a level up. And so now we can deal with these guys and get some extra XP. And hopefully get a good guy or two leveled. Oh, I hit a friendly fruit. We'll just kind of skirt around and take as many as we can with us. Shooting them all the while. And then that way our guys can take on some of them and hopefully not die. But get the XP for winning. And by winning I mean actually killing someone. And then that's that battle. And then we can leave and steal all their stuff. And then we can go up here to Furican. See, some of our guys got up to the point where they can level up, so we'll make 2 huntsmen and 1 a footman. And then come up here, get these guys, and then probably head back to Fanata. Actually, we'll head back to Sargoth first and try to sell some stuff, and then go back to Fanata. I'm also gonna drink some water. Okay, so there goes all my money. So I'm pretty sure I mentioned this at the beginning, and at the beginning of last stream, but the goal of this character is that they want power. So we're gonna try to conquer as much as we can before we call this little run over. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna level up, get our name out there, like, you know, out and about in the world, and then hopefully if we do enough stuff for a certain kingdom or a certain lord, they'll ask us to become a mercenary band for them. Caravan Guard, Wandering Minstrel, Merchant of Sargoth. Oh, he's back. Let's talk to him and see if we can get a level up. Merchant of yeah, fuck. I almost said Thargos instead of Sargoth, but it's fine, it's fine. Merchant of Sargoth. Ah, Thief McBoy. Things didn't go quite so well as I had hoped. King Ragnar couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. Oh, he's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked captain. Our guard who will let in bandits will let in an enemy army if the price is right. But he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things. That hardly seems fair. Merchant of Sargoth. Fair? This is Calradia, my boy. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up, and instead gave me time to sell my properties, even put in a word with the other merchants that they best pay me a fair price too. That's gracious enough, as kings go, but he's a weak king, as they all are here, and weak kings must always look to their authority first and justice second. I supposed I'd do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in King Ragnar's face, but he's taken notice of you and decided that you're not worth hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyway, I hope you've learned a bit about what it will take to stay alive in this troubled land, and I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Mostly sorry about that little stroke I had there in the middle, but it's fine. How expensive are you? Do you have a need for mercenaries, sir? Me and 4 of my mates are looking for a master. We'll join you for 800 dinars. That sounds good, but I can't afford to hire any more men right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Those guys, like the mercenaries, are mad expensive. I only thought about it as I was waking up this morning, but I should have maybe started this with a mod like Vexed Native or something that improves stuff like that and finding troops and whatnot. Alright. The village of Fanata seems to be flourishing. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, with filled sacks of grain and drying meat, testifying to the productivity of the village's cropland and pasture land. You remember that this village and the surrounding lands belong to Jarl Serdun of Kingdom of the Nords. The village is infested by 14 bandits. The populace is indifferent to you. Attack the bandits. So you see here, all of these people, while they're under my flag, most of these guys are just regular farmers. So here are some of the bandits. As you can see, they're mounted as some are. However, they'll be easy to take down once they get swamped by infantry. As long as you keep, in this at least, as long as you keep cavalry swamped down by infantry, you'll do fine with them. And in this, due to how the AI are kind of built, it's really, really easy to swamp them. See, like this guy. Oh, I hit a bit of crap. See, this guy, he got swamped by infantry basically the second he tried to go in. And that's where they fail. And that's also why I kind of won't be using infantry as much as possible in this. Or at least I might, but if I do, it'll be people that can't die and can't lose their horses. So like heroes or whatever, you can give them horses and outfit them and they can follow you, but that's a little different-ish. Excuse me, sorry. Your casualties: 1 Nord recruit wounded. Ally casualties: 6 farmers, 2 killed, 4 wounded. Enemy casualties: 14 bandits, 10 killed, 4 wounded. Not bad. In a battle worthy of song, you and your men drive the bandits out of the village, making it safe once more. The villagers have little left in the way of wealth after their ordeal, but they offer you all you can find. Take it as your just due. Refuse, stating that they need these items more than you do. We'll take it as our just due. Quality. That really do be a good just due. Okay, let's recruit. Okay, I guess we're not recruiting any volunteers. Alright, party. People that can upgrade. Nord Huntsman to a Nord Archer. Then Nord Recruit, I want 2 Footmen and 1 Huntsman. And then I can go and I can give myself skills too. We'll put 1 into Charisma. And then 1 more, then this point we'll put into Trainer. And over here we'll dump points into Crossbow. Kind of start bringing stuff up. I see. I want skills? Same. Alright, for now, let's go back to Sargoth and see if they have any quests that we can do. Maybe there'll be a delivery quest or something, but we can go over here to Sargoth. We can, where is it? Take a walk around the streets. And now you can join me as we get lost, actually we shouldn't be getting lost, but if you want to get quests, you have to go into the village and find the guild master. Fortunately, in Sargoth, he's right here. So you walk up, you find the guild master, you talk to him. Hello, stranger, you seem to be new to Sargoth. I am the guild master of the town. Do you happen to have a job for me? One of the merchants here is looking for a herdsman to take his cattle to the market in Kudan. The cattle herd must be at Kudan within 30 days. Sooner is better, much better. But it must be absolutely no later than 30 days. If you can do that, I will be willing to pay you 345 dinars for your trouble. Are you interested? No, I am sorry, but no. Well, the job will be available for a few more days. I guess tell me if you decide to take it. Leave. Alright. So, I don't think we'll do that because cattle delivery quests are annoying, and that's... Oh, that's not too far. But I really don't want to herd a cattle. So instead of doing that, we'll head over to Tyr. Tyr. We'll go with Tyr. And see if they have stuff. And on the way, we'll try to recruit a couple more volunteers. That works. 6 is perfect. What are you? Sea Raiders. 16. We'll take on 16 Sea Raiders. Some of you may die.
That's a nice head you
Sacrifice
have on
I'm
your
willing to
shoulders.
make. Why not interested? Cattle herding quests, I can take it and show you if you would like me to, but cattle herding quests are stupid because you don't just pick up the cattle and take them with you. You have to keep your party behind them, and you have to keep a certain distance from them. Otherwise, they disappear, and not only do you lose all the money you are supposed to get, you fail the quest, which loses you rep. I can try it if you want me to. It's not that far away. 20 troops fit for battle against their 16. Give me a good map. Alright. So, here you can see the flawless formations I came up with, which is archers here, infantry here. Hi. Hello. You don't have to show me, I was just wondering. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of annoying. They're good money, and they're not hard, but you can also loot, like, people can just steal the cattle as well. They can just take it and run off, and it's not fun, because then you lose all your stuff. Nope. Leave me alone. Not where I wanted to go, Get back to them because I'm smart. Except not really. This hasn't been my best choice of actions, but it's fine. Ooh, that hurt. This is fine. I am a professional tactician. This is fine. I maybe shouldn't have taken on Sea Raiders so early. Alright, there go my last arrow. Yep, that was flawless. Okay, I maybe shouldn't be on my horse anymore. Also, all of my people are about to die. Perfect hit. Nope, nope, nope. Why? That was stupid and bad of me. Retreat. 1 Nord recruit, 1 killed. Alright, so I lost 1 recruit. But we killed 13 of them. 10 troops fit against their 3. Alright, let's go. Hey! That went better than I thought. Normally that goes bad. Also, I may need to investigate the difficulty. I was really bad in that battle. Should have maybe been smarter. Peasant woman. Sure, I'll take a peasant woman. Also, it's best to upgrade troops here when you can. Because once you get out... Oh, hey, that's all the money I got. Once you get out, they might get more XP and up and level up again. Also, I should have been more careful in that battle, but it's fine. I got a phone call. What happened in the battle? I went full not smart. How many huntsmen do I have? Trained 6 infantry, 7 archers. Alright, we'll make you a footman. I kind of messed up my whole plan, which is normally just to not be stupid, and did the stupid, but it's fine because we won and I got better kit. Alright, let's go. Basically what I did is I kept getting stuck on trees. Did your people die? I think I lost 6 guys or 7 guys. But I did gain a peasant woman. Well, she was a peasant woman, but now she's a camp follower. 51 denies, bad. Alright, there's a ward party right there. Recruit volunteers. Also, sometimes this happens, and this is a really bad time for this to happen. Harem alert, maybe. That's kind of in the reverse harem territory, but yeah. What a doofus he missed. Just collecting peasant woman? I mean, it is kind of what you do in this time in history. Alright. The bandits fall before you as wheat to a scythe. Soon you stand alone in the streets while most of your attackers lie unconscious, dead or dying. Searching the bodies, you find a purse which must have belonged to the previous victim of these brutes. Or perhaps it was given to them by someone who wanted to arrange a suitable ending to your life. Continue. Pain. Recruit volunteers. Recruit them. Leave. Also, I gotta level up. When in Mount and Blade, do as the Mounts and Blades do. Yeah. Just collect the peasant woman. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine. I want another point in trainer. Shield, athletics, riding, horse archery, looting, training, tracker, tactics. Let's put one into pathfinding. And then put some more weapon skill points in. Try to get them higher. Alright, let's go to tier and sell all of our stuff. Go to the marketplace. Arms merchant. Sell all these goodies can go. Wait. Was that a good longbow? That was a good longbow. 22p. That can actually maybe stay up there for now. 1899.97. We'll take this with us. And then continue selling crap. That. Armor merchant, sell all that. Do you have any cheap gloves? No. Maybe. Yeah, not enough to care about. Alright, let's buy some more food. So that we have a bulk ready. Alright, let's go to the tavern. See if there's anything good. Mercenary cavalry, remove the slave trader. We also need to start thinking about getting heroes, because the heroes you can collect. There's just a traveler. The heroes you can collect, you can make into lords. So as long as you choose ones that have decent compatibility, you can make them all lords and have everyone get along, and it'll be nice. And that's the whole politic aspect that's annoying. Guildmaster. Do you have a job for me? I was looking for a reliable man that can undertake an important mission. A group of bandits have kidnapped the daughter of a friend of mine and are holding her for ransom. My friend is ready to pay them, but we still need someone to take the money to those rascals and bring the girl back to safety. I just realized you don't really live anywhere in this game, I guess. Well, yeah, you lead a war party, so you would live in tents. You actually can camp, like make a camp and read a book or something later. Like you can make a camp now and train troops, but mainly you use it to read books or something like that. But you do have a tent you kind of live in. The amount the bandits asked as a ransom is 820 dinars. I will give you that money once you accept to take the quest. Excuse me. You have 15 days to take the money to the bandits, who will be waiting near the village of Queliot? Yeah. Those people said that they are going to kill the poor girl if they don't get the money by that time. You will get your pay of 200 dinars when you bring the girl back to safety. Alright, I'll take the ransom to the bandits and bring back the girl. Alright, so here's the thing that is a mistake I made. You can go to the marketplace and you can look, and you have the money he just gave you. Like, you could go and you could spend it. Like, I could go buy this sword, which is a really, really good sword. It's normally the one I use at the end of the game. Unless should be a better one floating around, but that's pretty much the best one. So I could go, do something, like buy something like that. But then you don't have the money to pay the bandits. But you can also kill the bandits and take the money, both the ransom and the pay you get. So we're kind of gonna try to kill the bandits. But first we're gonna hit Q, go to the quest screen. Alright, see, here's where it tells you if you have a certain time limit. Oh, sneaky. Yeah. Alright, Queliot. Show on map. Oh, that's far. Oh, this is not great territory, but let's roll with it. So we're gonna stick with our little party of 23 for now. And if we cross any large towns, I'll probably stop there. Okay. Heck. We'll actually stop at Halmar and see if there's anything good there. And hope that we don't get stopped by a nasty group of bandits. Looters, 9 looters. 4, 6, 5, 6. Alright, we can catch them and kill them and get some XP deedle. So we'll do this, and we'll try to train up troops along the way so that we can take on those bandits with relative ease. Because then we get more monies and a bunch of XP. But those bandits also normally have mounted troops, which is a bit of a problem. So just kind of do the normal circle around and kill them. This guy's trying to run, but we won't let him. They're both trying to run, but we won't let them. Alright. That should share decent XP with the party. We get lots of goodies. Return. So we'll take a stop at this place studying. Huntsman's ready to be annoyed archer. We're doing not bad. Our inventory's full, so we'll continue. We'll actually take on these looters too. And try to get some good XP. Try to get to a point where we can use that bow we just got. How does the archery compare to 7 Days to Die archery? A lot easier, especially if you are unfortunate to play on 7 Days to Die console. The archery is easier, but you can't hold shots. So you have to take them quick, and you have to be quick with them. So you can't just draw the bow and hold it like you can in, say, Minecraft or 7 Days to Die, or I believe also in some of the Tomb Raider games. You have to, like, draw the bow, and as soon as the circle draws down, like you see here, there's those 3 hearts that draw down. You have to let it go as soon as you can. Now, the higher your archery skill and the better the bow, the longer you can hold it. So, like now, since this is a new character, I can hold it like that, but then it almost instantly starts to increase to a very large size, so you have to be fast with it. But the archery is kind of easier, and you can also see where your arrows are going better, which is nice. Alright. So our inventory full. Unit party. North recruits already, so we'll make them a footman. Train footman. Then continue up here and sell the stuff. But the archery in this, other than the fact that you can't carry many arrows if you try to play a character like I do, which is one that's good for most everything, you can only have like 32 or 33 arrows, which isn't great, but it's really fun, I think. Good. Large bag of arrows. I want the barbed arrows. So like you can see here, there's a large bag of arrows, which is 34 arrows. which I think is the max you can have in the base game without mods. But I think the archery is pretty fun, pretty nice. There's also crossbows, which I don't really use, but I'll probably end up using one eventually, because once I get like better skills and stuff, you can see here there's an option that isn't normally here. If you play the game, you know. There's a tournament. There are tournaments that float around. So you can join tournaments and get tons and tons of money, but we're not gonna do that. But the archery is pretty nice. Crossbows are pretty nice. The only thing I really don't have experience with, and kind of am not looking for much experience with, is, what's it called? Surrender or Die. Is throwing items. And that's because I, generally speaking, don't really like throwing items. I'll use them if I join like the tournament or the arena or something. And and that's the weapon I'm given, I'll use it. But generally speaking, I don't prefer them. Oh, I hit one of those guys. Wow. But I think the archery is pretty fun in this. Which is why I generally make most of my characters primarily archers. Also, being a mounted archer is a ton of fun in this, because you can just dance around the infantry and take pot shots at them. Oh, who said you could run? Man, I can't hit him. There we go. But back to that main question. I think the archery in this is a lot more fun than 7 Days to Die archery. Because that archery is kind of funky. Boy, he just like stopped me. What a bum. Don't want to hit that button. There's a trained footman. Oh, he got away. How unfortunate. Well, at least he's gone now. Alright, now we can take all their goodies. We actually didn't get many from them. And continue along our happy way. We'll make him a footman again. Oh man, it's already almost stream ending time. Yikes. We'll probably finish this quest and see how things go. Arms merchant. I want to sell all of my arms. I don't need the whole 2 I have. What are you? Bodkin arrows. Ooh. I'd love some bodkin arrows, but don't have that kind of money. Alright. Let's just keep selling stuff and see if there's any heroes or anything in the tavern. Alright. Yeah, book merchant, you're merchant, crossbow, action. Do you have anything good? Bodkin, it's just a type of arrow. Bodkin arrows. Actually, I'm pretty sure that refers to the type of head they have. I think bodkin might be the, I can't remember what bodkin is. I'm pretty sure that refers to the type of head they are. So you can also find these guys, which are book merchants. So you can come in here and you can see they're all ludicrously expensive, but each one gives you something. Like, this one gives you, I think, leadership. This one gives you something. But these all, like, in this, like, see these? It also says reading progress. You have to take time and read these to get their goodness. But this one, you can just have it in your inventory and it'll give you +1 to wound treatment. This one will give you +1 to trainer. And this one will also give you +1 to surgery. Okay, thanks. Say crossbowman. So me and 2 of my mates are looking for a master. We'll join you. Yeah, let's take them. $369 isn't bad for 2 fully trained troops. Alright. Let's continue on to the destination and hope that we don't get stopped by anything nasty. Let's go up. Alright. I'm actually going to look up what bodkin and arrow, like, if those are what I think they are. Arrow. Yeah, it's a type of arrowhead. In its simplest form is an uncomplicated squared metal spike. Okay, so it's like a metal spike with no rounded portions. Yeah. So it's the type of head. Like barbed arrows would be a normal ish arrowhead with barbs sticking on the side. Alright. Let's get it. Let's go in here and get some extra fodder. Alright, so that here you can see they have 24 where we have 21. So we're gonna talk to them. Are you the one who brought the ransom? Quick, give us the money now. Here, take the money, just settle the girl, just set the girl free. That's where you don't fight them. So you just give them the money and then you take her back. Or you can say, no way, you release the girl first. And then it says, you fool, stop playing games and give us the money. Alright, here's your money, let the girl go now. That once again just gives them money and you get the girl. Then you can say, I had left the money in a safe place, let me go fetch it. Which is just to get them to leave you alone. And I have no intention to pay anything. I demand that you release the girl now, which is what we're going to pick. And then he says, you won't be demanding anything when you're dead. So you then it puts you into combat. So we're going to hit charge enemy. We're going to put archers here, infantry here. And so soon we should probably be seeing, yep, there we go. Cavalry. So I'm gonna step up there, try to draw some of them off. And then there should also be a normal set of infantry coming along too. Yep, see there they are. And see, since those cavalry got stuck on all my infantry, they're now getting murdered. And so we can keep the couple we have with us, like this, and draw them away and let our war party deal with the other guys while we deal with these guys. So there's him gone. I also only have 4 arrows. Oh, there's him gone. Alright, now since we only have a couple more, we're gonna just scoot up and start helping the infantry out. See? And now we can actually hit a 0. Yep, and then just tell our people to charge. Since there's only these guys left. And then these guys are actually going to try to rout, but we're not going to let them. And there they are. All gone now. So we're going to leave one casualty. I should maybe up the difficulty. I thought I had it set good. Here's the kidnapped girl. Oh, sir, thank you so much for rescuing me. Will you take me to my family now? Yes, come with me. We are going home. Wow, good job. Yeah, I don't think that was necessarily me. I think that was mostly, I think that was mostly, the game taking mercy on me. But I really should maybe up the difficulty now. Alright, let's go back to here. Hit this button. Up this. Upgrade these guys. We'll make 2 footmen and 2 huntsmen. And then these can be made into footmen. We can't upgrade her even if we wanted to. Excuse me, wanted to. And then we're coming home. I should upgrade myself. I'm gonna put point into strength, then put that straight into power draw, and then dump points into two-handed. Since we're getting to the point where we can almost purchase a decent sword, we're gonna go to inventory, and now we can use the longbow that we saved a little bit ago. And now we can just start cruising back. I really should up the difficulty at some point. So probably by the next time we do this, I'll have it upped a little bit. That part about the books is really cool. Yeah. Peace agreement. The Kingdom of the Nords and the Kingdom of the Vaegirs have made peace. Good for them. Yeah, the books are really cool. They're stupid expensive, but once you get to the point where you can buy them, they really help a lot, because at that point in the game, you're leveling up very infrequently, because there are points, I think it's around level 20 or 30, you need like 100,000 something like 100,000 XP to reach a level up. Is that 100,000 or is it 10,000? It's some ludicrous amount of XP that you need to level up. And so those are kind of a way to substitute that and get you points in certain things. But yeah, the books are really cool. But as we get going, we need to, as we get going and kind of start building our stuff up, we need to think about who we want to kind of try to start taking castles from, because you can also buy productive enterprises in towns. Like I could go to Dirim right now. Dirim, I don't know. That town right there. And I could buy a, a brewery or an ironwork or something like that, and start producing stuff and just passively getting money like that. But if you do that with certain factions, when you wage war on another faction, they put your productive enterprise under they basically take it, and you don't get any money from it until you make peace with them. But normally what I do sometimes, I don't know that I'm going to do it this time, but normally what I do is I float around and buy a couple in each thing. Sequester, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Normally what I do is I go around and I buy a couple in each kingdom, so I always have some amount of money. And I also normally do breweries, even though they get you a relatively small amount, which is about 160 dinars a week. They are more constant. The prices of them fluctuates, but you almost always get something. So instead of things like ironworks or something, where if a faction isn't at war, they don't need stuff from ironworks as much. So you don't get as much money, and there may come a point where you actually get no money. Where is the... I think it's down this way. There it is, yeah. But with things like breweries in this time, everyone drinks ale. And there are taverns everywhere, so people almost always need ale. So there's always someone to buy it. Alright, Guildmaster. Good day, Thief McBoy. Thief McBoy, I am in your debt for bringing back my friend's daughter. Please take these 200 dinars that I promised you. My friend wished he could give more, but paying that ransom brought him to his knees. So basically, him paying me inadvertently brought him to his knees. Let's go to the marketplace and talk to the arms merchant, see if there's anything good. Long arming sword, two-handed sword. It's an air brake. Oh, I don't think this wasn't the town where I saw that sword, was it? Heck. Alright, nonetheless, we got stuff to sell. Merchant. The horse merchant. Actually, you know what? I'll actually keep that horse on me. Because I want to go to the tavern and see if there are any people here that I can... any heroes or anything that I can recruit before I end the stream. In here, who are you? Farmer. Alright, we'll take his quest before we leave. My lord, you look like a man of the sword and someone who could help us. Will you hear my plea? So this is just the same dialogue as last time. We'll help them. Alright. So, with us taking that quest, that is... I shouldn't have closed that. Heck. Alright. This is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna open that up back again so you have something to stare at. Okay, so with that being done, that is it for today's stream. I should have just left it chill there instead of closing it, but it's fine. Thank you for watching today's stream. I should maybe think about something in the future so it doesn't default to a black screen, but it's fine. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video up to this point, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Comment as well if you want to. I don't know, I just live here. I will be live again on Friday. What is that? That'll be Friday the 28th of August 2020. I thank you very much for watching. Thank you to the person who has already left a like. Next stream will be Minecraft on that day at 11 a.m. as per the normal. However, I have to go now. Thank you very much for watching.